What's going on YouTube? S.W.O.R.D here. I'm here with my girlfriend Carla, and we are reacting to episode 8 of WandaVision.
Scarlet Witch is reminded of Quicksilver's death. She's reminded of Vision's death, of Cap's death, and she flips. Thanos laughs, saying that her power is useless, that she cannot affect the stones when all 6 are under his command. Lightning, thunder, and tornadoes engulf the entire area. The shrine has been ripped apart by her mere presence. Loki is nowhere to be seen, only Thor, Tony, Panther, Peter Quill, Hulk, and Doctor Strange are left alive. Thanos lifts his gauntlet in the air and says, "It's time to quote death." The heroes look in horror at Scarlet Witch, thinking she's gonna die, and then Scarlet Witch, out of nowhere, says, "No more Infinity Stones."
This is the penultimate episode. Maybe, because apparently there's a secret episode 10 of WandaVision. I don't know.
It makes sense. Why would they just stop at 9?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Unless 9's a significant number to her or something.
There was a series that used to always stop at 8 episodes. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Most British series.
British series usually do that, like Luther and stuff like that. But yeah, let's check this out. This is called Previously On, so it's going to be a long recap. Imagine the whole episode, 47 minutes of just recap. Let's just see what's going on. Because Previously On Power.
The twins were subsequently radicalized, volunteering at Hydra.
Radicalized. Institutionalized.
You can.
I think I cried in the cinema at this bit.
Infinity War was so much better than Endgame.
The name's Agatha Harkness.
Agatha Harkness.
Finally meet you, dear.
Why is her hair so frazzled all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Like,
she was always like slick to like, yeah. Now she's like, name's Agatha Harkness, dear. Like she gets all stereotypical out of nowhere. I'm watching Sabrina now.
Salem, Massachusetts, 1693.
They're gonna hang me, babe, for being a witch.
But if she's really a witch, she'll be able to get out of it, right? It'd be cool if they did like a Sabrina crossover, wouldn't it?
I think that Sabrina annoys me, I don't know.
Agatha Harkness, are you a witch?
Yes.
So they were right in the Salem witch trials, huh, in this universe.
She admitted it.
I am a witch.
I hope Scarlet Witch gets her name in this show.
I know nothing of these crimes. I
Wow, she looks so much younger.
They edit her.
I think so.
They've edited her. It looks so good though.
Done
I
it.
did not break your rules. They simply bent to my power.
Don't we all, love? Don't we all?
Wait.
Oh god, there's whores in this house. There's whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. That's what it sounds like. That's her mum, huh?
Oh, it's turning into Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah, it does feel like that. That's what I was thinking. I thought she was faking it. You can always tell when a girl's faking.
Oh my god, look, she's killing them all.
Sucking all their power. I thought she went Avada Kedavra then. Avada Kedavra! Damn, son. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
She took all their powers.
What makes her think that she can take her on?
Why is hers like purple? Theirs all blue and
She banged Thanos.
bang Thanos. Damn. Once you go Thanos, you never go blue.
What?
I'm just saying, Thanos made her super powerful. She banged him.
I know. Oh my god, you're such a fucking idiot. You're such an idiot.
Where are my children? Where are my children?
Oh my god, this bitch is annoying me already. What did they do to her?
Basic protection spell? One at each wall? These are runes, Wanda. In a given space, only the witch that casts the runes can use her magic.
Ooh, this is like D&D.
Who are you? Who are
She's Scarlet Witch, bitch.
I got close with fake Pietro.
Pietro. I like that.
Necromancy was a non-starter since your real brother's body is on another continent.
Ooh. So, she's not going to say where she got this Pietro from. I really wanted to know.
With so many spells cast all at once, I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Did she just admit that all that stuff isn't her? She couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Thousands of people under your thumb, all interacting.
I'm so
with each
confused.
other, according to complex storylines. That's something special, baby.
She's talking about what Wanda's done.
Of course.
It's like she's jealous of her.
Westview.
It's like
to
she's
your
angry
ways,
at her.
Wanda.
She wants her power, basically.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, doesn't it? Like, I had to try. Why didn't you have to try?
You're even running illusions miles away at the edge of town.
She's powerful here, basically.
What's your secret, sister?
Infinity Stones? That's her secret.
Yeah, I was just about to say, she came from the Mind Stone, though.
My bad.
Or she might be a mutant. A mixed of two.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Fun playing pretend for a while, hasn't it, Wanda?
That's what you do to me.
That is literally what I do to you. Oh.
We're going to see her past.
Oh, this could be cool.
Charming. Love the Cold War's better.
This woman's pissing me off. And in the comic, that's
That's
Magneto and Bewitched. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so excited.
No, that's not Magneto. I mean,
But in the comics, her parents are.
her dad in the comic is Magneto, but this wouldn't be her real parents then. Like maybe they
Yeah.
adopted them or something, and they don't know. She doesn't know.
Why would her hair be dark like that?
Maybe she dyed it since she got older.
I love Lucy.
Oh, this explains it. I like that. That's so cool. So there's no. I like that. There's a reason why it's like sitcom-y.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'll do that.
Don't get why her hair's so dark.
I reckon she just dyed it when she got older. Her hair was pretty dark in Age of
No, it's
Ultron.
quite hard to dye a really dark hair like that. The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Dick Van Dyke again? Always sitcom.
I relate to this. I would if I was depressed, I would totally want to like make my own world of just nostalgia in my childhood, of TV that I used to love or games. And falls over the chair.
Okay, so that's episode 1 of WandaVision.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I love that they've done this. Look, the kitchen looks really similar as well.
This is why it's a sitcom now. You've got your reasons.
What? Oh yeah, they said her parents died when she was 10, so it must have been.
And I had to hide for 2 days because Tony Stark's weapons were being used.
Jesus.
If you watch Age of Ultron, her hair is quite dark in that. That's when you first see her.
Yeah, I guess we all look different as little kids, don't we? The sad reality is this probably happens in a lot of countries today.
They use American weapons and stuff like that.
Like poor civilians will just be watching TV and boom. Oh, it's still playing in the bloody background. You'd never be able to watch that episode ever again, would you?
Oh, interesting.
So she already had powers.
She's a mutant. They're trying to reveal she's a mutant.
No, it just never went off. It was.
This is so cool. They're gonna reveal she's a mutant.
But they made it look like it was Hydra that made her become what she was.
So what I see here is a baby witch. Doesn't explain your recent hijinks. Where'd you get the big guns one?
So she always had the powers, but the Infinity Stone just brought them like to full power out of her.
I thought she was like created with the Mind Stone.
You mean like?
I thought like that's where her powers came from.
It did, but I think they just amplified them, not. And it makes sense because in the comics she was a witch
I
from
think you're gonna
birth.
see now. Because this must be Hydra, right?
Yeah, this is Hydra. There's the Mind Stone encased in the scepter.
Loki's scepter. Remember the other day we were doing those questions and it was like, which fictional character would you love to beat the shit out? That
Is she pissing you
Agatha
off?
Harker, she's pissing me off.
Not one subject has survived.
Yeah, her and Quicksilver were the only one that survived. Oh wow. I don't know if Josh Whedon had this in mind when he wrote this.
Just remind me again, what stone was inside?
The Mind Stone's inside
The
that
Mind
one.
Stone was
It's
inside.
yellow. It's the one that's in Vision's forehead.
Jeez.
This couldn't have happened. Maybe this is like a... Oh, cool, look at that.
That's really cool.
That was like how she looks in the comics.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. I like that.
It's like it gave her the powers.
Mm-hmm. And they just wanted to show you the reflection in her eyes.
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than-
yeah. That's what she saw. Makes sense.
Again.
Oh, look, that's the only footage they
Makes
have.
no sense.
Oh, shit.
They don't have any footage of her doing anything.
She altered reality, probably. She probably did break the stone out of it. But she altered reality to make it back to how it was, maybe.
Maybe.
And she cut it out of their cameras.
I love what they're doing here. I love how they're explaining things.
Otherwise would have died in the line. I have a theory. I need more.
Are they going to reveal she's a mutant?
Oh, it's pretty obvious she's a mutant at this point, right?
Vision. And now.
Well,
So
whatever
her
is
hair's a
your
bit darker here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Mark in the middle. I can't believe that's Walter White.
It is funny because of the grievous intrigue man just of it.
No, he's not.
See, Vision's smart here.
He's
And socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other
Well,
things
I-
Vision's supposed to be.
don't presume to know what you're feeling, but I would like to know,
Like I saw...
should you wish to tell.
Like other halves.
Hmm?
Like I saw with our other halves.
It's you. The only thing that would bring me comfort is seeing him again.
The only thing that would bring me comfort is seeing him again.
Pietro, I think, maybe.
Yeah, but that probably relates to Vision as well, doesn't it? Like, foreshadowing maybe?
Yeah.
What is grief, if not love, persevering?
God, if he wasn't planning on making her fall in love with him, he sure did pretty well, didn't he?
Sorry,
No, it was funny.
Yes, it was very funny, wasn't it?
Oh, they're actually really cute. Wanda, Vision.
That turns a tear up.
She's really annoying. I want him back. Ooh. She's gonna get a vision. She's gonna get a vision. Even if it's only his torso.
Oh yeah, she dyed her hair because they were in hiding in Infinity
Oh,
War.
yeah.
I remember now because they wanted
Yeah,
want people
yeah.
to recognise her. The hair colour really suits her.
It does really suit her.
Said no wonder.
Wait, lads.
No wonder she's so pissed. Like he died, they came back, and she comes back and finds that they've taken her boyfriend's body and doing all these experiments with it. She can't even give him a burial. She can't say goodbye. No wonder she's pissed.
No wonder. Wait.
What are you gonna say? You have to give it like a little pause, a little break. A lot's happened in this episode, isn't it?
I'm getting massive Daenerys vibes from her.
Yeah, but
Daenerys.
in a better written way.
Yeah, obviously because you're seeing the process.
Mhm.
Process.
Yeah.
You're seeing the process of it.
Yeah.
It's not just a quick like boom, but I'm getting like major. This is what they were trying to do with Game of Thrones, I think, and Daenerys. They were trying to show you like her slow mental breakdown of losing everything she loved, one after the other, after the other, after the other. But
But it all happened in like 2 episodes in
But
Game
it
of
happened
Thrones.
in 30 minutes. So I'm getting Daenerys vibes from her, but in a very good way.
Yeah, me too. But as you say, Daenerys vibes, is she going to go all the way Daenerys and systematically kill civilians? Or is she
Probably
gonna
not.
or is she gonna go back and be a good guy? Will we
Bit
get
of
Scarlet
both.
Witch back? A bit of both. She's gonna be a bit of an anti-hero maybe. We'll see. Let's watch.
Bit of a vigilante maybe.
I don't have many female anti-heroes. You've got like Wolverine, Deadpool and stuff, but you don't have many like female ones. Just like this is cool. But maybe Black Widow could be considered a bit of an anti-hero. but
She's more of an assassin, isn't she?
yeah. Black
Than an
Widow's
anti-hero.
yeah, but she's also good and a bit.
And
of
now
bad
she's
guy.
well loved, so
Yeah.
she's
not really
basically
an
an adventure now.
Yeah.
Adventure?
Avenger.
She's an adventure. Avenger. Ooh.
Thanks.
That guy's not very good. She just burst through the door and he's just stood there like, okay, come on in. Or maybe he knows when to.
He's like, you know what? I don't get paid enough for this shit, man. I know I'd be like that. Best episode so far, I swear down.
Oh yeah, this episode's brilliant. This episode is really.
But
really...
it wouldn't be as good if you didn't have all that build up, though.
No.
You needed all that build up.
That is so fucked up.
I mean, he is.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he is on the inside. Oh no. Oh.
What are you even doing?
Yeah, what?
This man could bring their soulmate back online. Forgive me. Back to life.
It doesn't even seem as a live thing.
What was he suggesting there?
I cannot allow you to take $3 billion worth of vibranium just to put it in the ground.
Who are you?
He isn't yours.
I'm surprised this guy's not dead, fam. Go on, shoot her. I dare ya.
Oh. But to her, he wasn't just a robot of $3 billion worth of vibranium. He was her vision. Oh, this bit's really sad. I don't want to watch this bit. Ah!
Getting all emotional.
Oh, that bit was horrible.
I thought she was going to jack his body in there.
She does though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she comes back and does it later.
Oh my god, I'm such a
Where'd she get
baby.
a slick whip from? Avengers money.
Why am I such a baby? Why does stuff like that make me cry?
This is written well. Do you feel like you need 2 more episodes? I mean, maybe there is an episode 10, isn't it?
Not if it's gonna make me cry. Look, she's in Westview.
These are all the people. Look, that's that weird Ross guy. There's that stop it woman. Is that the delivery dude?
Yeah, that's the one that we thought was dodgy.
So these people are miserable. Let's make their lives more fun and happy. That's what she's thinking right now.
Maybe she's thinking, oh, I would have loved to have lived somewhere like this. Oh look, this house is under construction. It's mine now.
Be interesting to see if she was like knowingly doing it, or
Yeah,
if
I
she just
think, like,
woke
she gonna-
up and it was
yeah.
like that.
Like, is she gonna have some kind of mental breakdown?
It just happens.
Yeah. To grow old in. Oh, so that was like
It's
a
like their
property.
plan or
Yeah, it's his
something.
property deed. Oh.
All this pain, and Thanos is like, I don't even know who you are.
This is really sad, this episode.
That's so cool.
No, she didn't really mean to. She just.
It just happened.
This is literally like what we said. It was her emotions like taking over her.
That's so sick. I don't think any other Disney Plus show is going to beat this one in terms of the story. The other one's going to be generic, I feel.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's so sick. Basically, she just wants to be happy and everything that makes her happy. Whoa! So she never took his body.
I don't know.
No, she couldn't have learned. Oh. She never took his body. That's... Nah, really?
But we saw her on camera take his body, so maybe this is what.
Do you think that guy fabricated that footage of her
maybe
taking the
to try
body?
and get everyone to go against her?
Yeah. I never would
And he
have
did
thought
say you've got the power to bring him back online. Oh, sorry, back to life. Oh.
Wow, so she never took his body. He edited that
Look.
footage.
Welcome home.
Wow.
Oh my god, this episode.
That's so sick.
Oh my god, I'm such a baby. I knew this was going to make me cry. As soon as we started watching the first episode, I was like, this is going to be one of those shows that makes me cry.
You hate her because you feel like she's laughing at her pain, don't you?
Yeah, I feel like she's reveling in her pain, and that's awful. Go brush your hair, love. Why couldn't she have disappeared when Thanos clicked his fingers?
If she did, she would have been brought back.
Oh my god.
You have no idea how dangerous you are.
I like her outfit there though.
Now I get why she was like, Agatha was like acting like the way she was. Because Wanda was just too powerful for her to handle. She had to manipulate her first.
Magic Wanda.
Chaos magic.
That makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch! Name drop! Name drop!
No, that can't be the last episode.
The Scarlet Witch. So is she like a? She must be like a myth then, if she knows what a Scarlet Witch is.
Team's ready for launch.
It's about time.
The team.
Oh my god, they're going to send in the Avengers.
No, they
That'd
won't.
be so cool.
When all we needed was a little energy directly from the source.
Oh shit!
Ready, sir.
Directly from the source.
The Mind Stone. Her power's from the Mind Stone, isn't it? So Vision was never taken. What a twist! Vision was never real. It was all figment of her imagination. This is the real Vision. It's the White Vision. Oh shit! They actually did it.
What?
Oh snap! They made the White Vision. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit nerdy. Yo.
Can you explain that to me? What do they mean we needed power from the source? They mean Wanda herself?
Yeah, Wanda's powers herself. But
So
I
when
guess...
she came in and was like, I can't feel you, I can't feel you. That bit?
No, not that bit. See the plane. Is
Yeah.
there any more? I feel like there's gonna be more credits. So, you see that plane? That was that plane
That they
he
threw
sent
in. Yeah.
I think he made it seem like he wanted to attack her, but maybe I was actually trying to take her power somehow, like catch her power. Do you get what I'm saying? She obviously attacked the plane.
Like an energy source.
Yeah, so it must have I don't even know, captured her power somehow instead of. It made it seem like he wanted to hurt her. Well, Monica Rambeau thought, why are you trying to hurt her and all that? But
Yeah.
I think it was just capturing her power. So now he's got her power stored on that plane, and he was using it because I guess he was stuck and he wanted to figure out how to bring Vision back to life. He wanted to make a weapon out of Vision. And that's what he's done now, making the White Vision. That's so cool.
Is White Vision like a...
He's more robotic and more android. He's not as human as...
But he's like an evil version of Vision.
He's not. He's still a good guy in the comics. I don't know what they're going to do with him in this because they could change whatever they can change whatever they want, can't they? But in the comics, White Vision is like he's remade into, and I think he's more android, like more robotic,
Less emotion.
less emotion, and
So what are they going to do? Send him in?
I think they're going to send him in to fuck up Wanda basically. Imagine having to fight your ex.
Turning into Judge Judy.
Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna have to do some, yeah. So that is such a cool twist. They made you think, and I fully believed it that she went in there and took his body. I don't think anyone,
Yeah,
no
I
one
believe
predicted
that too.
this.
I believe that she went in there and took it.
No one. I've watched New Rock Stars. I've watched so many of these theory channels and stuff. No one.
And then you tell me.
Yeah, no, I tell you. And no one has predicted that footage was, as far as I've seen anyway, maybe I missed something. As far as I've seen, no one's predicted that
that footage
was fake and that they had Vision all along and that the Vision she made in her world was just a figment of her imagination, kind of.
I don't know if it's a figment of her imagination because you saw her rebuild him. It's like he gave her the idea to do that.
Yeah.
It's like when he said, do you have the power to bring him back online? It kind of like something clicked in her head like, oh yeah, shit, I'm Scarlet Witch, I do have that bloody
So
power.
but then the Vision is independent of everything going on in her world, kind of. The Vision she made.
Because he's made of $3 billion worth of vibranium. That episode was so good. Now, last week, after we watched the last one, once I had time to process what was going on, I was really underwhelmed by the last episode. A few days later, I was thinking back to it and I was thinking, actually, I don't really enjoy that episode. Like, that was a bit... It was good, but it was just a bit... What? This guy, this woman, she's the bad one.
Yeah.
Like, it
You
was just a
expected
bit...
that, yeah,
okay.
it was obvious.
It was just like, okay. But this episode
Whoa.
was the best episode so far.
Definitely. I reckon it'll be even better than the next one. Because the next one's going to be probably all action, I reckon.
Maybe.
Big fight, you know.
And I'm normally one of these people, like, I kind of not lose interest, but when the mystery's unravelled, I don't like it as much. I love the mystery.
Of course.
And I always feel a little bit like anticlimactic. No matter what the mystery is, I always feel a little bit like, oh,
of course,
now
that's
that
what
mystery's
happens.
gone.
Yeah.
But with this, the way they explained it and the way they go back and show you from the age of 10 onwards. It's just really, really good.
I feel like I want to watch the episode again right now.
I want to watch the whole season again.
So do I, definitely.
Like, I just want to sit down one day in my PJs and just binge watch it.
Me too. But back to the, like, the Vision she made thing versus the real Vision that they've turned into this white one. The one that she made, what did she do? Did she just... Is he actually... He must actually be she just created a life form, basically. Or is he just... But he has to be real because he's got his own mind. And that explains why his personality is a little bit different.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not...
That's why it explains why he's like Rick Mail.
Yeah.
And not actual Vision.
Yeah, he's a little bit more like I don't want to say a fantasy version of what Vision actually was, you know, because she's never going to be able to recreate him perfectly the way he was, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be more like how she saw him rather than what he's really like, you know.
Yeah. If we weren't filming, I would have sat here and just cried.
You should have done that anyway.
Like
good
a
views.
baby, because that was so sad. That episode was so bloody heartbreaking. And if I was here on my own, oh my god, I would just be like the whole time, because that was so sad and so well written. And I think it's like, not saying, oh, I'm right, but I was right. Like, it's like her emotions. It's like she's got post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Any other way would have been cheesy. Like, if she started going, started making all this, that would have been so lame and cheesy.
I guess so.
I like the fact that she just did it and she was like, what did I just do? You know? Yeah. I don't like the idea of her just, like, proper making it herself, because then it would be like, why are you doing that?
It was like she couldn't deal with her emotions.
And they just poured out of her.
Or she finally let them out, but because of who she is, it created this whole dimension and created Vision.
Even when she was all done and it went all black and white and she was kissing Vision, I feel like even at that point she still doesn't know what's happened.
No, she's just rolling with it. She's like, oh shit, he's back. I'm gonna go with this. I don't know how long he's gonna be back for.
Exactly. I don't think she even knows she did that. You know, which is really, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, that was a really good episode.
A lot of deep themes in there as well.
Really well written. Like I said, massive Daenerys vibes. If they'd done to Daenerys what they did with her in a really well written, maybe 20 episodes, people would have loved it, because they would have like, seen her world unfolding in front of her.
Enough. Yeah.
That was so good. Or maybe they should have done something like what they did. They literally did a rerun. They went back and showed us all the bits of Wanda's life that caused her trauma and made her sad, made her angry, made her anxious.
See, if Game of Thrones were more magical, they could do that. Because the books, you could probably see that happening, because the books are more magical. But the TV show Game of Thrones, they tried to strip the magic away little by little, and it just made it ultra realistic, which is nice. But
that was so good. I give it like a solid 9 out of 10.
Same. Whoa, that's high for you.
That is really high for me. But I love this series.
I'll give it a 10.
Do you want a season 2?
I mean, what would it be about? We've almost got all the reveal.
Yeah, I kind of don't want a season 2.
No, it doesn't need to.
I think it's beautiful as it is. I think it's a really well written, beautiful little snapshot of Wanda and Vision.
If you want to see more of Wanda's story, she's going to be in Doctor Strange. She's probably maybe going to be in Spider-Man 3, but I don't know about that. But most likely going to be in Doctor Strange.
I don't want to make her completely bad, because she's not. She's just a broken-hearted woman.
No, I don't think they're going to go.
Never mess with a woman scorned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In the comics, it's almost exactly the same, because in the comics, Scarlet Witch is like, she's really emotional and things happen to her that are just really dark and messed up, and then like all the Avengers have to deal with it, and they're like, oh shit, one time she wiped out all the mutants and everything. Like, yeah, she's very powerful and impossible to control, you know. So, do
you think when White Vision like oversteps that threshold, he's gonna look like normal
the colour
Vision,
one?
or do you think
I think
he's
it's
just
gonna be like white. They've completely changed him now. Yeah, I don't know what his personality is gonna be like, or if she's gonna be able to touch the Vision inside, which would be interesting. We'll see.
Because it'd be cool if, like, I don't know if it'd be cool, but it could be an idea like he kind of becomes Vision, and then she doesn't really know who's who.
Oh, it could do.
Like,
yeah.
There's kind of going to be 2 Visions.
Maybe he has that power.
Like, which one's which.
Use Captain Marvel's costume colour technology, you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and she has to figure out, like, she notices odd things, like, that's odd, he doesn't normally do that.
Could be. If they had more episodes, they could definitely play with that. They could even tricked us. But yeah, I'm still... Now I get it, because she obviously created... I feel like those kids are real.
I think the children are definitely real.
Yeah, so she created those kids.
Or definitely real in that bubble that she's created.
So she just did an immaculate conception, is that how you say it? What's the word?
Immaculate conception.
Yeah, where you just give birth without any
But it
other...
kind of was already immaculate because Vision didn't have sperm.
That's what... Yeah.
Regardless of if he's alive or dead, like
Yeah.
the fact that Vision could create children is...
Yeah, because she created Vision and she created those kids. She can create life, basically.
I think that's what he meant when he said when you can bring your loved one back online.
He knew how powerful she was.
And the kids kept saying it, didn't it? Mum, bring our dog back to life, bring our dog back to life.
She can create life. That's insane. I don't know if she can bring people back to life, but she can create life.
All women can create life, just to let you
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a little bit
we
help.
Need a little bit help from
a little bit of help from men, but that's what I mean. Like Scarlett doesn't even need
her.
She's like, I don't need no man. She's a true independent woman. She's just like, I can just make life without any man unnecessary. Like no men necessary.
Oh, well, I'm really looking forward to Friday's episode.
Me too.
Really looking forward to Friday's episode.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you working?
Yeah, I am actually. We can still watch it though. I'll do it before work. Anyway, that's our reaction to WandaVision episode 8. Well, I'm sure they like that. Well, not in a sadistic way, I hope. That's our reaction to episode 8. Amazing episode.
Yeah, really good.
I'm still like trying to wrap my head around the idea of her basically creating Vision and her kids, like creating life. That's just mad to me, and I love it. It's sick. I want to know more about how that works, but we'll probably find out in episode 9. And we'll see you then.
I really don't like Agatha. She's so annoying.
The reason why you don't like her is because
Agnes, Agatha, whatever her name is.
The reason why she's not even that like evil seeming the way she acts, but like because of what she's doing, like reveling in Wanda's pain, and you're so into Wanda's pain that it makes you hate her. You know, like don't take the piss out of her. She's going through
because you love that character. You're like, it's kind of like your like little sister.
Exactly.
Like, you don't take the piss out of my little sister. Like,
exactly.
Who do you think you are? I hate her. Anyway,
that's what makes it easy to hate her. Yeah. Anyway, give us a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you again. Peace.
WandaVision.